All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm the Illegal G, and this is my channel where we like to smoke on herb, play some video games, and laugh at all the inappropriate shit we find in these said video games. Now, the last time I had streamed last night or early this morning, um, you I guess it was Twitch decided they were going to kick me off. Now, I don't know if it has to do with a small incident that I may or not have done on the game. I haven't gotten any warnings or nothing like that, but yeah. I don't even know if I want to bring up what I did. But my channel is offensive. It's in the game. It's not like I did it in real life or nothing. And if they didn't want it to be done to them, they should have paid to make sure it was never get done to them in the game. That's how it goes. Like, if I was, let's say they were developing a game where in the game they did something towards Brazilians. You know what I mean? And the country of Brazil is all like, no, homie, we can't have this happen. So we're going to pay you an X amount of money to switch it from Brazilians to the lower class of Brazilians. You know, leave these, you can't touch these or these, but all these are okay. You get what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and just say what happened was that I had done the berry mission where you go and you find out that you're gonna have to go and find a bunch of weed for the smoking. And on the same road, I was walking down towards the bus stop where the Greyhound bus station type of shit is, and I noticed that there was a certain ethnic group just kind of chilling there, and I was like, wait, what? Because I've never seen them in a video game, like ever. And so it was just like, oh shit. And I was like, you know, the character was just standing there, and I was checking it out, like, whoa, you know, like kind of like, you know, like making sure little details, you know. And he had said something to my character, which I instantly took offense and punched him. It was proceeded for the rest of them to run. So I proceeded to get into a car and just start running down everybody. Like, it wasn't just one person. I was running down everybody. But yeah, it was kind of, to me it was funny. But apparently the Twitch, it was like, look, you're at the 55-minute mark. We're cutting you now. And I was, aww. Oh, man. Like I said, good times. Good times. Now, I will say that I don't condone such behavior in real life, but on a video game where really no one's physically getting hurt, I mean, the way I always saw it was, okay, great. Grand Theft Auto has always been one of those games where you could just push the boundaries on a lot of shit and get over it. Just the way it is. Like, I heard there was supposed to be like LGBTQ protests going on in the new GTA game, which means that you can literally have a mass shooting, you can run them over, you can do all kinds of stupid shit with them. Now, I'm pretty sure that's going to be boycotted or whatever because they're going to be like, it's promoting this. People are going to go and do it. And, you know, we used to not have a problem with any of this at all. You know what I mean? Like, people understood a game is a game. And there's always been that parent out there that's like, no, that's what caused my kid to do drugs. No. What caused your son to do drugs was maybe the fact that you were too hard on him and not understanding enough. or the fact that he's going through a lot of shit at school and no one knows, or X, Y, or maybe just maybe the drug in question is cannabis and he's not doing anything but self-medicating. So, you get what I mean? It's sometimes it was never the game that caused the problem. The game is an outlet for people. That's what other people need to understand. It's like your girlfriend who wants to get mad at you because you're playing Call of Duty too late that night. And it's like, okay, I was having fun. Time slipped away. I was having fun doing. You get what I mean? Like, I understand I'm the one that's suffering with the sleep right now, not you. You know what I mean? Like, it's beyond me. The amount of control that some people feel they should have over others. Like me in general, like I probably wouldn't be a good king because I wouldn't want to control anyone. I wouldn't want to do that. I would just be like, look, you guys are fucking free to do as you choose to do. But when you break said laws, um, you know what I mean? You're gonna be treated as such. But I wouldn't give a fuck what they did. You know what I mean? Like, if I was the king and I looked at it and said, "Oh, cannabis is illegal," the fuck with that. What do you mean? If my peasants want to sit around and smoke on herb while on their break while working the fields, I don't give a shit as long as they're doing their jobs. Yeah, that's pretty much should sum up everything. Because honestly, the everybody wants to say the cannabis isn't like it used to be. You're right. I used to get stoned off my ass back in the day. Nowadays, I'm smoking 4 or 5 fucking bowls, and I'm wondering, is this where's the high at? Or I'm smoking that much, trying to keep the high. And there was only one product in the world that I can honestly say that I watched friends do the same thing with at one point in time, and that was crack. So, the way I look at cannabis nowadays is it's not the way it used to be. I would love to get my hands on some seeds from like 1960 and pop them and regrow some of that shit and breed some of that myself just because I think there was something there. The magic was there. We've traded flavor for effects. As long as it smells good, tastes good, looks good, we'll smoke it all fucking day, regardless that we don't get an effect from it. Like I said, I remember back in the day, me and the homies smoking a bowl or two. There'd be like 5 or 6 people, 2 bowls. And next thing you know, we're all passing out because we were too stoned. And it wasn't because our tolerances were low. There was just something else there. And I personally think what happened was we're all like, look, we now know the science is that THC potency uh, is, we got to get it at all time high. We got to push the THC. THC is, its max potency is at cloudy. It's not amber. It's not clear. We look at the trichomes now to decide whether or not this is done. And that's not how it was done. Originally, back in the day, you looked at the pistils or hairs. They would go from white to an orange reddish color, and then they would eventually, even without being pollinated, they would eventually recede and disappear. And that's when they would chop it. That was when they chopped. They didn't go off the trichomes being clear, milky, or amber. So therefore, we are grading our cannabis now a lot differently and judging it a lot differently prior to harvest. And everybody's like, "Oh, I like mine at peak potency. I like it to be at almost all pure milky white, no amber, no amber. As soon as it has an amber, I cut it down." And it's like I'm looking at them like, really? So you're missing multiple different other cannabinoids, like CBN. And here's what I'm gonna say right now: what all cannabis is missing right now, from especially all you older heads and stuff like that who are looking for that couch lock, slap in the face, stoned feeling. You're looking for a higher CBN content, and you're only gonna get that when you allow the trichomes to go amber. You want something that's going to have an upbeat, racy feeling, right? You go with the clear. And if you want something in between, you go with the milky. Well, like I said, back in the day, they weren't really looking at trichomes, so I'm pretty sure a majority of the trichomes on the damn plant were ambered. In order for the plant to have gone that far to where it recedes all the hairs, then that means they had to let it go to amber. And like I said, some of the best bud I ever smoked was when I was in my 20s and my teenage years. Especially my teenage years, Jesus Christ. And I'm not gonna say that it was all good, because trust me, there were bags that me and the homies sat there and smoked. We literally smoked a whole fucking ounce one day, like within a few hours. And we were like, dude, where's the fucking high? Like, what the fuck? Because me and the homies got together, found the dude, we beat him up. You know, the guy that gave us the bag. We beat him up. Took our money back. I never saw the guy again. Like, that dude realized he had done something wrong. And we bought something from him. A couple hours later, we went and found him again, told him his shit was trash, beat the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? And he took our money back. You don't hear that no more. You know what I mean? You can't go into a dispensary and beat the shit out of the guy and take your money back because it was boof. I mean, hell, back in the day, too, we just had to accept what we got. And was lucky. If we didn't like what this dude was pushing, we had to go find a new plug. That's just the way it was. Like, right now, I've got these 3 autos upstairs that are drying still. And I ain't gonna lie, I'd be clipping off parts of it once they're dried. You know what I mean? Like, because I like to let it hang dry and cure. Like, I don't even take it off the plant. It will sit there for the next 2 months on the stalks, hanging, whole plant. And whenever I want some, I'll go over there and take a branch off, go trim it up, grind it up, and smoke it. Now, granted, I took the one with the biggest buds. I already took that down. We're trimming it up to put it in a jar. Yesterday, though, I took the hermaphroditic plant and smoked on it, and it was pretty nice. It has like I almost want to say that it has a bug killer type of terpene to it. I'm still trying to figure out where this comes from. For me, it's like Raid. Like, I smell that like that Raid with the lemon scent, like bug spray lemon, you know? And don't ask me how I know what it tastes like, but I know what Raid tastes like. My grandma was old school. She lived in a trailer. Animals everywhere, and so she had roaches. And it wasn't because the house was really nasty. Now, granted, the house was nasty. But the roaches weren't even there because the house was nasty. They were there because they always went after the dog food and the cat food. My grandma would have totes full of cat food and dog food. And anytime you opened it up, it was just a thick layer of them on the very top, and they'd go scattering. And I kept trying to tell her, I was like, that's one reason why I don't have animals. Like, we have guinea pigs, sure. But other than that, we do not have animals. I do not store feed anywhere near my house. And because, well, roaches are just what they are. They're just a bug. They've been around for hundreds of millions of years. And they're going to feed on whatever it is. Like when I had a compost pile at my old house, we had roaches outside in the compost pile. I didn't have any inside. We'd have the occasional water roach come in, but that only happened when it was like pouring ass rain outside. I'm sorry about that, guys. That is my youngest son right now, the autistic one. He is playing. So yeah, I forgot where I was going with all that. It was kind of like a little small rambling there. Oh, now I remember the bug spray terp. Anyways, gave you the background of my grandma's house. And well, my grandma she hated roaches. You know what I mean? She hated them. And it didn't matter how many times we tried to explain to her the feed was what was drawing them. Like, the animals were fine. You know what I mean? Like, granted, she had like too many. At one point in time, she had too many cats and dogs. And over the years, we were able to get those numbers down significantly. Like, we got it down to like maybe 5 dogs inside and I want to say 3 dogs outside, so about 8 dogs. And then cat-wise, all the neighborhood cats came and went in her house. I'll just say that. It didn't matter if it was the neighbor's cat or her cat. She let it in, she fed it, she petted it, and she called it hers. So, now mind you, she died in her, I want to say her late 80s is when she died. She died roughly 9 years ago now. Damn, 10 years ago. She died. When she died, she was the second one, no, third one, because it was my aunt, my dad, my grandma, and then my mother-in-law. All within like a year of each other. Like, all within like the span, like all in total, their deaths were within 2 years. Like, so within a 2-year span, they all died. Now, my aunt was ran down. And I'll say this right now, the snitch deserved it. Okay? She deserved it. My dad died of the complications of hepatitis. I don't remember which hepatitis it was. He didn't have C. He died from A or B. And I remember being told that it was, I believe that it could have been treated at one point and he would have been fine. But his doctor took a 7-month-long vacation on his Medicare's dime and just poof, vanished. So he basically ended up dying in the ICU. My grandmother was removed from her home, away from all the animals and bacteria and whatnot that she had thrived in for so long. And they put her in a nursing home, which was a straight up clean, sterile environment. She died within a month. My mother-in-law went to prison, spent a year there, got out. Within 4 to 6 months later, was in hospice dead. She died from cancer. Her cancer went from her lungs to her bones. Like, it spread, like, aggressively. Now, here's the one thing I am going to fucking say, though. And it's something that I think is right. It's something I think I've learned. Is I've noticed that when people get, like, a pap smear, you know, when they go inside and they take a small little cut of it to test it, to see if it's benign, that's when it spreads. Alright? Because they're opening it up, allowing it to spread. Think of it like this. What if you were to find out the cancer isn't just a tumor? That the tumor itself is a parasitic sac full of a bunch of parasites. And when they nick it open, they're thus releasing it. Now you have to go in for treatments. Now you have to get this done. Now you got to get this done, or else you're going to die. You gotta remember is that the medical industry isn't there for the patients. I don't care how many doctors say that they got into the profession to help save lives. They weren't taught all the right, correct medicines either. They're not taught everything that they need to know to save every life. Not only that, they're there to save all lives, but yeah, if you ain't got the medical capacity to pay for cancer treatments, you're dead. If you can't pay for a treatment, you're gonna die. Now, if you got into the profession to save lives, then your paycheck would not matter. Plain and simple. It's kind of like with a preacher. If your preacher doesn't have a job that he works Monday through Friday, 9 hours, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, I wouldn't trust him. Because if his job is nothing but his church, how is he supporting his family? Remember, church funds are not supposed to pay the pastor. They are supposed to help with the congregation, to help with the church. If the church needs a repair, or if half the congregation houses went underwater, that money would go to help them find new places and have new clothing and new food. And you get where I'm going with this. It should never pay a pastor. A pastor or preacher should never have a fucking salary or wage given to him for being a pastor or preacher. That is not a job. That is a calling. That is literally not a job. I don't get the people who are sitting there getting paid to be a preacher or a pastor are selling you lies. Jesus did not once ever did he collect fucking payment for preaching. Nor would he have wanted to. Because you gotta remember, a preacher and a pastor's job is to save your soul from eternal damnation, to teach you about God, to teach you about, Jesus or whatever. He's not supposed to be getting paid for that. That's why I was saying, if he's not working a job Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, X, Y, or Z, he's selling you something, buddy. It's called snake oil. Yeah, it's just kind of like the televangelist. For just $500, we could heal this boy. He may not be physically healed, but his spirit's been healed. Do you get where I'm going with this? They sold you the lie. His spirit is healed. He's looking at you like, what? Yeah, I remember that, guys. You gotta remember that. Even they're selling you something. And like I will say this, I believe in Jesus. I believe in Yahweh, who is God, by the way. That is his name. Do not make the Lord's name meaningless and take it in vain by not knowing it. That's just how it is. You know, they're going to ask you when you reach those pearly gates whether or not you know him. Do you know who Yahweh is? Do you know who Jesus is? And I can tell you right now, Jesus wasn't white. I love that factor every time you see a white Jesus. I'm like, who the hell? That's not Jesus. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I was a kid, I saw a picture of black Jesus, and I was like, that freaked me out at first because I didn't know the difference. And I was just like, what? How could Jesus be two different colors? Like, the hell? And then, years later, you realize, oh, okay, well, the white version was actually made by King James. King James changed the Bible after writing the book of demonology. He wrote a book about demons before he rewrote the Bible to make his reign look legitimate. To change the Bible and to help him do what he wanted to do, when he wanted, and how he wanted to. In a sense, I think the Vatican's done the same thing in a way. They write history. And like I always say, history is his story. It's not my story, it's not your story, it's his story. Someone wrote that book, it wasn't me. Look at who wrote the book, because that's whose history is being written. It's kind of like that controversy that came out where you find out that everyone read the book the Diary of Anne Frank in school, or Anne Frank, or whatever it was. Then you find out that she didn't write the book. The book was written with like a ballpoint pen, which didn't exist at the time. And then you find out that the guy who wrote the book sued the father of Anne Frank. This was years after her death because he lived. He sued him so that he could keep making the book and get paid for it. And his father even stated was that she had died of typhoid fever. Yes, she was at a concentration camp type situation, but they weren't gassed. She died of typhoid fever. Now, granted, this is what I've heard. You know what I mean? It's not like I was there to witness this shit in World War II. But like I always say, it's history. It's his story. If that would have been true, then Anne Frank never wrote her own biography. And then it was written by a man decades later so that he could line his pockets with some money. That's some bullshit. But that's the way our world is working right now. We're finding out that history has been, well, mostly lies. We believe that we know everything, but we don't. Somewhere along the line, about 300 years ago to 500 years ago, someone decided, hey, we were going to fuck the world up. Let's change all this and make this and this happen. And so they did. Welcome to the Matrix, guys. Welcome to the Matrix. Now we can go ahead and get past that part. That's the 30 minutes or so of me rambling about bullshit. But that bullshit was partially because I got kicked off last night because, in my opinion, it was because I accidentally killed the Jew. I didn't know there were Jews on Grand Theft Auto. But if you want to, you can go watch last night's episode, and you will see that I was just walking down the street, and boom, I was like, wait, is that really? Holy shit. Now, He said something to me I didn't like. Or at least Franklin wouldn't have liked. So Franklin popped his ass. And then I proceeded to get in our car and run down everybody on like the next road. So, there is that. But, as you guys can see, we are 22.7% done with the game. As of last night, around 2:18. Well, 2:18 on the game. It was actually like 3 o'clock whenever I got off. Good old police. Yeah, see, I even walked this. I'm down the road from where I was. Oh. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who they are.
I put up naked pics of my ex. Got crazy traffic for the site. Que bolote.
Whatever.
Fuck it, we'll retrieve it. I don't care. Oh, sweet baby Ray. I don't want that one.
That sex tape of me and my ex almost crashed the site, te lo juro. ¿Qué mamada?
You have a sex tape with your ex? I delete those. He posted them. Damn, they shot me. I believe it was this road. Nope, it wasn't this one. Hold on. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Now I remember what we were doing. Yeah, Barry was like right here. Barry was like right there. All right, yeah. See, Barry was right there, right where it says ranch. He was sitting there getting high, or sitting there high. I proceeded to go down this way last night. And sitting right outside this broker place was where I found the group of Jews, which I never thought that there was, Jews on a video game. Thought for sure that was like something they kept out of games, especially like Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Because bad things happen in Grand Theft Auto. Now, we need to switch cars. I can't be driving this. Or maybe I can. Screw it. We're going to do this anyway. I was trying to show everybody this last night. All right, guys. This is where, right here, I am right dead ass exactly where the car is. The car is like in this little area. Okay? Now, that's the car full of weed. Right here is a fucking undercover police officer waiting for us to pull up and take the fucking car. What I like to do is I like to come in nice and easy, either through that way or this way, one of those ways. Come in, drive right past them and go right into here. Without getting out of the car, I get back out, I drive back out, go this way, come up this way, and then I come back through here, go back through here, and usually that cop car is gone. Now, if you don't do this, if you just go straight into here and get in that car, you're about to have like 3 stars on your ass. So by doing it the way I'm saying to do it, you don't necessarily have to do that at all. You can get around that. I like that car. Be ashamed if someone jacked you for it.
Don't be no wise ass punk. Now give me that.
I only need to get to point A, so I'm driving point B. He was listening to something funky. And let's face it, there's funk. That is a music genre. He was listening to something funky. Oh! I wasn't trying to do that. I overexerted myself on a skateboard. Now remember what I said about the cop. See?
Who is this?
The fool running around after you. I found the truck you wanted.
Oh, good. Now hurry.
Truck.
I need it in Vespucci in the next couple of hours. And watch yourself. I hear the cops have been snooping around over there.
Now we drive up this way. Now they shouldn't be there. Sometimes they are though. Sometimes this does not work. Sometimes it does. Yeah, see, now they're gone. Now the cops are gone, right? Cops are gone. Now you're safe to get there. Now you could always just do that guns blazing type of situation where you're like, I don't really care, and you just pull up, get in the car and go. And you will have at least 2 stars. And you'll be ready for the law. And it makes the mission a whole lot difficult because you have to get rid of the law before you can ever take it to Barry's. So by doing what I just did, I bypassed that and just take it straight to fucking Barry's house within 3 minutes. See, most of the time, that's based off of a real life scenario. You see, what you would do is you would have somebody go in to do the exact same thing. Look around. They spot the cop like that, they go over to the merchandise, they pretend like they're doing something, they turn around, they leave. Cops follow them. But the real person coming to pick up the shipment pulls in 10, 20 minutes later, or 9, 10, 20 minutes later, like 5 minutes later, if that. Grabs the shipment and goes. Just, you know, because they're thinking, you know, because if you really wanted to, what makes them believe that he was, all I would have had to do was unhook that damn ice chest and put it in the back of my car and drive off. I didn't have to take the vehicle. Now, I'm talking real life scenario. You don't have to take the car. You could have left the car. You came in the car.
Damn, I gotta get the fuck on.
Man, you got enough time. Stop bitching.
Is that my pizza?
Hell no, fool, it's me. I'm here.
Oh, well done. Hey, a true crusader for civil liberties. Were you followed?
Man, your ass way too paranoid. Now look, man, why don't you come down and check this? I got shit to do, man.
Yeah, well, I'll send someone when I know it's clear, okay? Can't be too careful, and I'm dealing with some composting issues. This is a bad burrito.
Shit, whatever, man. But that's more information than I need.
Crime pays, motherfucker, crime pays. See, look at that. Mission time and unwanted outcome. Tell me that. I got a perfect on that. Why? Because I didn't do what you would normally do, which is just grab the... I had to learn that the hard way. I learned that through trial and error.
What the hell?
Travis Scott's the highest in the room. I beg to differ. Snoop Dogg's the highest in the room. Snoop Dogg, Willie Nelson, Cheech, and Chong all sitting in the same room. Who's the highest? I'd say none of them with their tolerance.
There's a car right here.
Like, I've really been thinking about it. If I really want to get high, I might want to smoke what Snoop Dogg's smoking. Because with how high the tolerance be.
Hey, boo. I knew you couldn't stay away.
Bitch, you crackhead, nasty smelling, ugly
Ty,
ass
do
fucking
you ever
gorilla.
clean your raggedy bitch ass up?
Fuck you, Lamar. I mean, Franklin or whatever. Everybody on the block knows you gonna vine and shit.
Is her
Shit,
eyes
going
yellow?
Vinewood means I ain't hitting the pipe like 1992. Then shit, I'm guilty as charged.
Punk ass.
What?
Bitch ass.
Excuse me?
Look, I'm sorry, but where's your love for the hood? JB ain't doing good. He needs help. We need your help, nigga. We gonna lose everything.
All right.
Shit.
What do I gotta do?
Same as
Same
before,
thing.
boo. A little help with the tow truck. Nothing for a real man like you.
All right. You just get yourself together. Your ass done went crazy.
And no, I was saying the whites of her eyes look a little yellow there. That would be like jaundice. That's like, she has some problems with her liver. She's, yeah.
You never
like
could say no to me,
hepatitis.
Franklin Clinton. I ain't so cracked out I don't remember that night behind the burger shop.
Not this again. What, we was like 13?
But you was a man after that night.
Damn, every time with this shit. And nothing even happened.
It's all good, baby. I know that wound ain't healed.
No, her wound ain't healed. She keeps bringing it up because she wishes it was you and not JB. You get what I'm saying?
That's our truck. You know the drill.
That's why she keeps bringing it up. She keeps bringing up something that never happened because in her mind, that was the best thing that ever happened. The best person that ever happened. Sorry. Sorry that I overanalyze games. By the way, I have been drinking a white monster here. That's another reason why I'm like, woo!
Dispatch, what you got?
10-4. We got an SUV in a handicap spot without a sticker at the Lucky Plucker and Little Soul. Do you copy?
You know I don't copy. I'm an original. Yeah, we got you. JB still sick.
Man, you sure you need me? Cause you look like you know what you doing.
One, I can't drive. And two, this ain't no work for a lady.
Oh, you really fighting the feminist cause there, ain't you, Tanya?
Like your aunt, you mean? I saw her fake jogging the other day, sharing some whacked out nonsense. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah, that we can't agree on.
And I got qualifications, honey.
Like hell you do.
I got a certificate in cosmology. You never seen my nails.
What, you going into space now?
You always did think you was so clever. Remember Davis High? You didn't learn shit at that school.
You got your math on the corner, Davis.
blocks with sitting on the block with a rock in your sock. Now, see, I'm not gonna lie. I tried crack once. Didn't like it. So I tried meth. And well, yeah. I enjoyed that a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ADHD, so in a sense, it's kind of like self-medicating.
We're on, boo. Let's move it out.
I'm
Watch
autistic
it, Franklin.
ADHD.
Gonna be none of that car left.
But I am more ADHD than autistic. My kids, however, I have one that's full-blown autistic and one that's full-blown, I have one that's autistic and his ADHD is starting to show. And then another one who's ADHD as fuck.
This ain't a job for making new
Explosive
friends, is it?
ADHD.
I thought you been into some repo work.
Yeah, that's true. Same
With
shit,
a
but
touch of
nicer
the
cars.
It's an honest dollar, and there ain't many of those around.
An honest dollar that I ain't seen yet. Man, JB need to get his head straight.
JB's going through a hard time.
A hard time sitting on his ass smoking crack.
I gotta keep his hours up. Word is they gonna sell the business. A new owner ain't good news for the drivers with no papers.
I'm gonna
JB sold
buy
his
it.
social for a piece 2 years back.
I see the problem, but I just don't see that as mine.
You too good to cover a brother now?
I'm here, ain't I? I've been covering that brother for 20 years.
Well, stop. Man's got to grow up.
That's whack.
You want to know what's whack? The fact I'm doing some motherfucker's job while he out getting high. Let me push my seat back. You can fucking give me that at least.
Look out, man.
I'm gonna call JB and tell him you had all 4 inches.
Drop it in the marked area. Same as before, honey.
That guy walking right into me. He knew I was doing what I'm doing. He's still trying to walk into me like an idiot.
I'll make it up to you, Franklin. You know I will. See you
Yeah.
around.
Blow me so you can tell Tanisha how good it was. Tell her I taste like purple grape. I taste like great Kool-Aid.
You drive like shit.
Before you guys ask me, I have a half-black kid, and he laughs at all the shit that I say. He thinks that shit's funny as hell. You should hear the shit that comes out his mouth.
Hey, girlfriend.
Like, I'm for real. That motherfucker has told me some shit one day. I was just like, wait, what? Because, I mean, he has been racially profiled before at school. So, me and him, we, like, I tried to help him get over certain things. Like, I tried to explain to him, like, I understand that some of these people are not going to be the nice people you want them to be or anything.
Franklin, what up?
Not all of them are going to do what you want.
My wallet! Please, help me!
Man, sorry about that. Just drop it. That's a weak play, fool.
Citizens report 417 on Carson Avenue in Chamberlain Hills.
Shit. Police. Always on my ass. I can't do nothing right. Oh, man. We both know the game. Wait a minute. You can call me whatever you like as long as I'm not late for supper. Oh wait, I cook my own supper so I can never be late. Ha ha. Roger, roger. Woohoo! They were looking for me. Now, we gotta get over there. It's not on this side of the river. I wonder if I can get across the river or if it's too deep. Looks like it might be too deep. Nope. Now, I don't know. I never really remember exactly where I'm supposed to go. I just remember it's in this area, and I normally spot it because of a tank and stuff. So. It's not back here. It's not it. This is a car. I have to tow the car. I think it's on the other side of that wall. Yep, right here. Car's not there. See, there's the tank.
You happy now?
Huh? What you gonna do now, huh? Yeah. Jersey Shore looking motherfuckers. Tell me I'm wrong. They look like Jersey fucking Shore. Now, one thing I am gonna do though. This is not what I wanted. There we go. Here's what we're gonna do. Point of interest. Oh, I fucked up a tire. Holy shit! Found me down here. The dirty fucking cocksucker. He's still down there though in the LS River.
If you say so. Whoa! Well, what the hey! Oh, Christ! Whatever. Oh my God, no!
It won't start, so you're gonna have to get in the other one. Because the car has sentimental value, so we can't leave it behind.
fucking stoner.
Fucking stoner.
Whoa, who changed my ringtone?
Hey, look, man, that car in La Puerta is a fucking hoopty. The engine is fucking shot, man. I'ma grab a stash and get the fuck out of here.
No, it could be a trap, and I need that car. The movement depends on it. You'll have to push it or something.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Hey, do it for your state. Do it for freedom. Do it for nature. Ignite the fight.
You been igniting the fight too motherfucking much, dawg.
Yeah. Damn it. I know you guys can't hear the music, but I could. I didn't want to hear that. Jesus God. Country. She's gone country. Burning my ears. Listen, I'm on the wrong side of the road for a reason. Get over it.
Holy shit!
Mom, I've said all there is to say.
What? Man, get your ass down here. I'm outside with this junker you made me drag across town.
Look, just leave it there. I can't come out now. The satellites. I mean, they're scanning our brains and tracking our heartbeats through the internet. Go now while you still can.
Man, I'm wasting my fucking time.
No, you're a hero, a green warrior. We're changing lives.
You want to know what's so messed up was when this game came out, that wasn't believable. Now it's actually fucking the conversation the stuff he just said sounds believable. Oh. Oh. Hold on, baby. Oh, don't tell me there's two of them.
I don't got time for this shit show.
All right, guys. I like green better than I like
You're
orange.
getting on my nerves.
Long time no see. Jesus!
All right. We got to figure out what we're going to... Oh, there is nothing for Franklin really yet. So we're going to probably have to switch over to Trevor or to Michael. Because we just now hit our 1 hour mark, which means that we've only been streaming the game for about 30 minutes. So, as I said, I always like to make sure the game is long enough. But seeing that we don't have anyone or anything to do right now here at the moment, I will have to switch it. Now, I was also going to say I'm going to give everybody a good 2 or 3 minutes to go use the restroom. And, yeah, I will be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Kid wanted to know what was for dinner. Told me to wait. Dinner is not it's not dinner time, so he can go wait. And that's because here in this house, nobody got up. Like literally, my kids didn't get up till 3. Like the one that just asked what's for dinner, he got up 3 hours ago. And assumes he's going to be staying up all night. And no, bro. You're going back to bed. Like, school's in like 3 weeks. You're going back to bed. He don't like it. I don't care. He's been sneaking around and doing things when he's not supposed to be. So, anyways, guys. This is the, this isn't the big pheno, and this isn't the one who showed intersex. This was the other one, the middle one. Now, this one and the hermaphroditic one, intersex one, didn't grow as big or fat or chunky buds. But I am noticing, though, that this one has a unique little fruity smell to it. So, I am going to take a few hits before we continue on. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning. Cheers. Excuse me. So sorry about that. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to cough up a little bit. Apparently, this stuff's not bad. There's something there. It's just that, like with all autos, they're not the greatest. Like in the Discord, I'm always hearing how people like talking about how autos are this, autos are like the greatest, they're this or that, and I'm like, really? Because my photo periods have always been superior. The superior high and everything. But like I said, the way most genetics are nowadays, they're all trash. There's been so much boof being passed around basically for so long that everybody's smoking mids without realizing that they're smoking mids. I think baby girl might be up too. So we are going to stream for, like I said, another 30 minutes and then I will go for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream any more of Call of Duty or this tonight. I may actually try to stream some PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2. More than likely, I might actually try PlayStation 2 just because I want to see how it fares, to see how many people will be interested in me playing some games like Time Splitter. I would very much like to see if I can get that game to play from the beginning. I suck at the game, but we can always play it. Like, I used to be really good at it. I also have Burnout Dominator, which I might play that one actually. I haven't played a good racing game in a minute. And Dominator was after Takedown. And Takedown was like, yeah, that was my jam. So, yeah, we are going to do it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to another character real quick. Or am I still running from something? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, see, there's still nothing for Franklin other than this bullshit. Alright, let's see. There's really nothing for Michael either, but Trevor has the most. We're gonna do some of his side quests.
I'm sorry I showed my thingy, okay?
Oh, we can go steal a sub. We need to get out of the LS fucking river. Damn it, I'm always running over somebody.
No, come on, man. I just got that bike. Somebody stop that guy.
Great. Police.
This is Adam 5. Copy that. We'll keep an eye out.
Oh. All right, let's see. What are we gonna do now? I kind of want to go do Cletus, but then a part of me wants to go and get my helicopter, and another part of me wants to come all the way down here to get the sub. Now I'm gonna be using the taxi for two of them. I don't ever use a taxi with this one. I go driving right through the gate. And I have to make sure I have ammo and all kinds of other things prior to me going into Fort Zancudos. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do Cletus first.
One of your finest taxi cabs, please.
On its way, sir. Thanks for calling.
Wonderful.
I wonder if there's anything alive in there. Like if I was a game developer, I would have put a monster in there.
Where can I take you? Polito.
Instant transmission. Excuse me 1 minute, guys.
Okay, buddy. There you go.
All right.
There you are, Trevor.
Ah, if it ain't my favorite marksman, huh? How are you, Cletus?
Fine and dandy, sir. You ready to hunt some elk?
Ah, beat satellite dishes. Lead the way.
Oh, here you go. Now, put this in your mouth. A bad day hunting still beats a good day working, my pa always used to say.
What is this thing in my mouth? And why do I have the feeling I'm not the first person to use it?
I'll explain that in a while. Let's start with the basics for now. Elk senses are razor sharp. If they see you or hear you, you'll spook them, and they'll bolt. You gotta move slowly and quietly and keep that aside. But an elk's nose is as big as defense. When you're tracking elk, you always need to watch the wind direction. If you don't stay downwind of them, they'll pick up your scent and be gone before you can say boo, especially with that distinctive, musk of yours.
I'm calling pot and kettle on that, my friend.
All right, this is a prime area right here. You feeling ready, Trevor?
Raring to go.
Okay, let's see if we can bag ourselves some elk. I saw a young bull using a down tree to scratch his antlers on not 10 minutes ago. Follow me. I'll keep us downwind so we don't spook him. Don't aim at something you ain't prepared to kill. Go on, put him down.
I fucking missed. I should've just waited.
All right, this is a prime area right here. You feeling ready, Trevor?
Raring to go.
Okay, let's see if we can bag ourselves some elk. I saw a young bull using a down tree to scratch his antlers on not 10 minutes ago. Follow me. I'll keep us downwind so we don't spook him. Go on, put him down. In the head! Trevor, you're colder than a mother-in-law's kiss. All right, stick with me. I'll lead us further in. Keep quiet and stay close. I ain't seen much else and nothing else out here. But we're gonna have to see if we can coax one into the open. That's where that thing you've been chewing on comes in.
Ah, yes. Please enlighten me. It tastes like old person.
That's a diaphragm. Mm-hmm. An elk whistle to you and me. All right, give it a good blow. See if we can get any nearby elk to holler back.
Sounds like someone strangling a clarinet player, and I talk from experience.
Shh, listen. Okay, you hear that? He's over there. You're downwind, so he's yours to lose, Trevor. Go get him. You got him. Pull the trigger. Heart shot, like a true professional. Okay, follow me. We'll move a little further in. Stay quiet. I think we might have a mating pair up ahead. Let's check it out. Now, remember, if it's a pair, we're only here for the male. No does. That's my rule. So if you see one with no antlers, leave it be. Blow your whistle again. See if you can get a beat on them. Okay, this is good. Same as before, nice and steady. I wouldn't get much closer than that. You leave that doe alone now, Trevor. Now lay him in the shade. You got this now, Trevor. You're on your own for the next one. Tell you what, I got an idea how we can go in on this together. Text me a pic of your next kill, and we'll talk business. I gotta go. Good luck. I'll holler at you in a while.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? What's up here? Oh, I took a picture of it. I did photograph the fucking thing, you son of a bitch.
Got the photo, another nice kill. So this is what I'm thinking. All this demand for wild-raised meat with them city folks right now? If we divide and conquer, I reckon we could make ourselves a tidy little sideline. Text me a photo of your quarry. I'll let you know what it's worth and come by to pick it up soon as I can. I like my meat with some age on it anyways. What do you say?
Yeah, I say we'll see. I got a few other irons in the fire at the moment.
All right, well, the offer's there, and you can keep that elk collar. Was my grandma's before she passed. Be hearing from you.
Alright, let's go to the gun shop real quick. Papa needs to make sure he got ammo.
Hey, dude, just buy something and leave, okay? Excellent choice. Fortune favors the prepared individual. Think they used that one in the Evacuator movies. Up close and personal weapon. Arming yourself is your civic duty. Take your time. Don't get overwhelmed.
The fuck it? What?
All right then. Super.
All right, now we're off to get us a chopper. Now, just like with the car, if you don't want to be followed and attacked, you have to take out the chopper that's going to follow and attack you. Just take out the chopper, you're good to go. You'll fly right back to the base, and on the way, the stars go away. Because they just can't even scramble jets to get you. Figures.
That's my car! The pink Coyote! Somebody...
Nice pink car. Now I could go that way in there, but that's not how you get rid of the chopper. That's how you leave and then get shot down by the chopper.
Big bird. Michael really better get those lessons.
And I'm going to. As Michael, I will do the lessons.
Oh, hi, Trevor.
The Air Force are missing a chopper.
They lost one. That's a shame.
We took it, you dick. Add it to the list and I'll tell you when we got the rest of it.
And you know, I think he knew and he was trying to make it funny. And Trevor just didn't get the sarcasm. thing about that, guys, I just jacked without trying. Literally just ran up in there, jacked that hoe, and ran away.
I need a taxi as soon as you can.
Of course. Driver should be with you soon.
Much obliged.
I guess I do need to get all this stuff out real quick for chili dogs. So that's what's crazy. You see, like, I'm in the kitchen right now, and I'm still looking at my computer. One big giant room.
So where do you want to go?
Terminal.
All right, let's hit the road.
Yeah.
All right, brother, here we are.
Okay, here's that pan. You know, technically, I was in a safe zone, right? I love how, as long as I'm not committing the crime, people get away. Now, I hope you guys give me 1 second real quick. Let me get this started. All right, guys. You see that sub over there? You see that sub behind me?
Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store it for a few days. Floyd, don't go quiet on me or I'll come around and I'll, well, we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Bring it around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks.
On my way.
Look, I'll have a truck to bring you around the warehouse.
What's this? The union man doing an honest day's work?
There's nothing honest about this, sir. But this is a dishonest day's work, if ever I've seen one.
Hey, we're not hurting anyone.
No, but no one except whoever owns that submarine and the mercenary folks on the freighter.
Do some research on Merryweather Security Consulting, friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses if the U.S. government didn't protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution, and they behave like they are. Murdering, stealing, high on power guns and anabolic steroids. Lucky bastards.
Look, I don't know about that stuff.
Oh, you're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest. So we are going to enjoy shitting on them.
Oh, great. I look forward to that.
Okay. Well, that's more like it.
Did you guys like the killer whale, the orca? There's always killer whales and orcas in that area. Well, a killer whale and an orca are the same creature. But I do hope you guys understand what I was meaning. For some people, they don't know what an orca is. Others know, they only know what a killer whale is. But there's dolphins and sharks and all kinds of nifty animals up in this bitch. Wrong side, I believe. Yep. Wrong one.
Floyd, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm on the crane. Surface, and I'll bring you shoreside.
All right.
Let's go! Let's go!
Okay, all right.
Hurry up!
All right, here we go. All right, I'm here. Oh, gee. It's around the corner, past the shipyards.
Is that sub covered properly?
It'll be fine if we just get there.
Are you being short with me?
No, sir. I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure.
If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home. You can park it there.
You're sure it'll be okay there?
Sure.
All right. If you're wrong, I'll eat your sweetmeats. Now get out of here.
That's a rampage. I'm not really too good at the rampage. You know, I do need to get out here. This is where that one lady is, and we gotta get her back over here. Well, actually, it's back over to here to Sandy Shores. She's like one of the best drivers in the game, and she's cheap. I need a taxi to get me back home. What? No, not the barbershop.
Would you send out a cab post haste?
Stay where you are. I got a driver right around the corner.
Glad to hear it.
You can wait, buddy.
Where can I take you?
Sandy Shores.
Oh, Borough Heights. Yeah, that's where he's wanting to tell us about the, we have to take out
Okay,
the,
buddy, there you go.
the armored truck and steal what's inside of it and give it to fucking, what's his name?
Is this some mentality problem? I ought to whoop your ass.
You're getting robbed.
What's going on?
Ah! Oh! Yeah. You fucking...
Wait!
So, it looks like we're ready to go with everything. Floyd don't think it's a good idea for us to meet at the condo, so maybe we should...
Tell Floyd it is a good idea to meet at the condo. It's a great idea. And tell him we need chips and dip and prostitutes.
I don't think he's going to be riding a motorcycle for the next couple of years.
I gotta get my eyes checked.
It's alright, guys. Those two were the lost. You should be right up here on the left. I'll have to like switch side to the road. There it is.
Real bad. I gotta go.
Okay, well, come on then. Got yourself into quite a pickle, haven't you, little lady? So, I'm assuming hospital, right?
No hospitals. Can you take me to Sandy Shores? I got people there who can help me out. Cholo Springs Avenue.
Sandy Shores. It's your lucky day. We're virtually neighbors. I assume you've heard of Trevor Phillips Enterprises?
What? No, I don't think so.
No point introducing you to my friends in the mountains, the state you're in.
What? Which friends?
Wow, it's just an aging organization in desperate need of some young blood. Another time, perhaps.
Look, thanks for this. Another 20 seconds, I'd have had the cops all over me.
What the hell happened back there?
Don't worry about it, okay? It's not worth it.
I'm helping a bleeding girl who won't go to hospital or the cops flee the scene of a dead body. I reckon I deserve some deets here, girlfriend.
It's just a job that went wrong. Trust me. Don't want to know.
Oh, come on. I love hearing about criminal bloopers. Makes me feel so much better about myself.
So you're in the game?
You know, it really pains me when people refer to my lifestyle choices as a game. Really undermines all my hard work.
Look, we hit a pawn shop, okay? But it was a sting. Cops were waiting for us. Supposed to be an easy job, low risk, 20K each. I was the driver.
And not a very good one.
Hey, I got us through 3 roadblocks. We had half of San Andreas law enforcement on our ass. We'd have been home free if that son of a bitch hadn't pulled a blade on me at 100 miles per hour. Spun us off the road. You cross me, I put you down. No second chances.
Sounds like you need to find a better crew.
Considering I got 2 in custody and the other one dead on the side of Sonora Freeway, I need any crew, period. Why? You know someone?
Maybe you should do something about that pile of blood and guts pouring out of you before you go updating your resume.
They got nothing to connect me. No real names, no addresses. Left all the money. Way too hot to wash. I'll get myself patched up, lie low at the safe house for a day or 2, then see what I can put together. I can't stop shivering. This ain't good. This is it. Listen, I ain't sure what you're into, but you need a driver anytime, you let me know.
And thus solidified our relationship. Yeah. Like I said, highest crew member unlocked. Cactus doesn't do that, guys. I'm just practicing, guys, for when my tires blow out and I'm being chased by the police.
This is the resin man. Copy.
Piece of shit.
I got out. He was automatically holding the gun. Alright guys, that over there would be my rampage. And like I said, I suck at rampages. We are going to try this, but we aren't holding our breath that I'm going to be able to do it. But I will go Mikeless though for a little while. So.
You're going to meet a Vitz. That's where you're going to meet one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Give me a sip of that.
What?
Come on! My throat's dry as a motherfucker.
Why? Is your mother dry when you're...
What the fuck is that, huh?
Nothing.
Well, it didn't sound like nothing. It didn't seem like nothing. I don't think that it was nothing.
Look, I didn't mean nothing by it, old man.
Old man? Old man!
Fuck you, you creepy old motherfucker. That's right. I said it. Creepy. Old. Motherfucker!
No! Jesus.
Huh?
No, come on.
What?
Sorry.
Now, where
sorry.
were we
Come on,
exactly,
get up,
huh?
Get up. Sorry, man. We're sorry.
Help! Help! There's a guy with a gun!
I try to be a good neighbor, and this is what I get! You want redneck? Oh, I'll give you redneck. I'm taking out the trash, Sandy Shores. Old man? Why, how's this for an old man? You insult me in my hometown?